So I formally start the program. Welcome to this program. Thanks again for registering to this webinar hosted by Prozenex. Time and again, Prozenex. So Prasad hosts it and I present it on topics of personal development. And it's a more of 1 hour program, power packed, where more of rendering from my side would be there and people would gather some points. That's how it would be. And surprisingly, and fortunately, I should say, today can be more interactive than the previous webinars that I've held because the number of participants is very less this time. And so I would like to touch upon this topic and present my points on overthinking and how you can overcome it and leave space for you to ask questions from your experience. I know if you have joined this program on overthinking, there are some connect in your life with the topic somewhere at some point of time that you need to correct your thinking for you to feel better in your own way in your life. That's why I've joined this program, not just vain seeking or enrolling because time is available, not that way. So from that sense, I'll be happy when you open up to asking questions from your life, from your experience, and whatever that you want to overcome, I can individually suggest to you. Yeah. So with that request to you all, I now start my presentation before we, yes, Ravi, good evening. So overthinking, that is the topic today that we are going to discuss, overthinking. Yeah. And the reason for me taking this topic today is that when I do counseling or NLP therapy to people who have emotional disturbance, mental affliction, many people keep using this word overthinking, overthinking. So I became curious as to what they do inside their head when they say overthinking. And they said that they keep on thinking on one subject or one area or one event again and again and again and again. Yeah, like the roller coaster going around, like whirlpool going around, you know. So it just keeps on revolving in their head beyond their control, beyond their control. I just want to get out of it somehow. That is what they say, you know. So I thought probably many people are definitely suffering from this overthinking for whatever be the reason in their life. And particularly now, like our young friend Kirti said about this pandemic, that it has totally, this pandemic, the situation now, COVID has really made our life really topsy-turvy. You know, it has really turned our perception, paradigm shift it has given that we need to operate more as individuals connecting the world than really being in group and doing. That is how we are gradually moving towards, I think. So this overthinking has been a problem for many people. Anxiety has set in. What is going to happen tomorrow? It is not only just about anxiety about tomorrow, what the future is in store for us. It's now more about the loss of near and dear because of this demon COVID. Because this time, COVID has taken toll of many people, almost in my circle. In the last 2 months, about more than 16 people have died, whom I know personally, including very, very close relatives in the last 1 week. Yeah, sudden death has happened. Yeah, so a lot of things are happening. So why not we have it as a topic to help you to come out of this overthinking in case you have it. And I'm going to offer tools now through this webinar. 1 or 2 tools I'll be offering it with the NLP background. And subsequently, I'm going to keep the floor open for you, maybe for 15 minutes. And I want you to please ask questions or doubts from your life without feeling any kind of reservation and open up and ask. And certainly I can personally guide you and help you to come out of overthinking if you really want to get out of it. Till such time, I'm going to now offer my share of idea on overthinking and take it in mind. Note down points wherever relevant to you and ask questions subsequently. It's a practice of the webinar that I normally do not entertain questions as I keep now sharing. There's a packed session of 1 hour, so questions can sometimes deviate, dilute, and digress about topic. Normally, I do not allow questions in between. There's going to be a space, and at that time, we can ask questions. Thank you for the cooperation. Yes. Okay. So please move on. Yeah. Okay. So overthinking. Now, thinking on the same subject for a long time is not overthinking. This is what I would like to say. Many say they think continuously on the same thing again and again for longer duration. That's what they say. But thinking on the subject, same subject for a long time is not overthinking. Overthinking is simply thinking over on the subject again and again and again and again without any valid purpose or focus. So, overthinking is simply thinking over on a subject again and again and again and again and again without purpose, without focus, leading nowhere, or sometimes feeling fatigued about it, feeling really, really restless about it. So, that is what is overthinking, not thinking for a long time on a subject. I'm sorry. It is something like a whirlpool that it sucks you, it pulls you down. It doesn't help you to move forward. I'm sorry. So, overthinking versus self reflection. Self reflection is more about studying your own pattern of thinking or pattern of behavior with a specific objective or a background towards meeting a purpose. So it is more an objective view of your own activities, of your own thinking, of your own behavior in a particular context or in different contexts pertaining to your life. That is what is self-reflection, which is objective. And self-reflection is important, necessary for self-awareness, for increasing awareness. And by and large, this is what we say as introspection. Introspection is more of self-reflection only. And that is welcome. Whereas overthinking is subjective. What do you mean by subjective? Now, in self-reflection, you see yourself behaving. That means you as one person, seeing yourself as one character doing it and studying it. Whereas in overthinking, you will be continuously involved even in the thinking process. And you get feeling also in that. During self-reflection, there may not be feeling, there may not be any kind of emotion there. It is just a dissociated view of your own past or event that has happened or the imagination that you create in your mind. Maybe the following day, next day that you are going to make a presentation and you keep visualizing your own presentation and think about it. Am I doing it well? Have I presented well? Should I do something better? So you rehearse it, mental rehearsal, where you take a dissociated view of your own performance is self-reflection. But in overthinking, something has happened and you keep on thinking about it even now as though it is currently happening. And mostly emotion is involved over there. Either an excitement, zealous, overwhelming excitement about what is going to happen. For example, 2 days later, maybe on Monday or Tuesday, a great news of a development is going to come to you. That surprise is given. Wait for my surprise message to you. Somebody, whom you regard most, whom you respect most, or some hint. You're going to get a reward or award for what you did for last year. Just the message you received today, and on Monday you'll be knowing it. All our energy will be totally focusing on that. What is in it for me? What is in store for me? What am I going to get? Will it be that? Will it be this? This is again overthinking filled with anxiety. With this anxiety is both positive. You're really anxious to know, curious to know. Maybe you can say the word curious, not anxious, curious. You become more curious to know what is in store for me. What am I going to get? Will it be this? Will it be that? Will it augment my career? Will it make me more stronger? Will it build my self-image? Will people more respect me? These kind of positive expectation keeps on running in your head and you are doing overthinking on that. That's one kind of overthinking. Or mostly people add this word overthinking into the description of their thinking process when they get stuck in an event that happened in their life just a few days or months or year before or in their childhood, that it keeps on running in their head that why did it happen to me? What made me suffer this? I'm using the word suffer. I'll just suffer. I'm using. What made me suffer? Why should I suffer? Why did I undergo? Of all, why did I? Why did I experience it? Why is it happening? So they go into a victim mode and they keep indirectly punishing them, feel themselves as less unfortunate, feel themselves incapacitated, not able to, feel themselves inadequate. Reasons could be many. A person in whom you reposed a lot of trust disease you, partnership breakup, life partners, breakup, business breakup, or somebody whom you regarded most behaved in a way which is totally not healthy, and so you're upset over it. So anything unexpected that disturbs you can set you to overthinking. Each of us have experienced in our own life in some form or some way. So there's a difference between self-reflection and overthinking. Overthinking normally is subjective, where there is more of emotions involved, and mostly it is pain than pleasure. Yes, overthinking is a negative persistence, and it's a trap merry-go-round. Again and again, you keep on churning the same flour again and again and again and again and again. So much so you feel fatigued about it. What the hell is it? Can I get out of it? Can I become somebody else? Can I jump out of my body so that I become somebody else? Why? Because I'm in this living in this frame. The same thoughts are running in my head. Can I jump out of it? People sometimes get that pain in the head. Headache comes, pain in the body aches, fatigue. A lot of things can happen. So it's more of a trap that we are in, that we keep going around, which is called overthinking. So overthinking. Now, it is the quality of thinking that determines whether it is overthinking or proper thinking. It is not the length of thinking, the amount of thinking, it is the quality of your thinking that determines whether something is overthinking or a proper thinking. Now, if you make a solution out of a problem, then you have proper thinking because you are solution focused, you are optimistic, you feel that you are in control. Who will move towards solution in life? People who feel that they are responsible for whatever is happening in their life and they want to find a solution. Such people move towards solution when they face problems. People who have the leadership quality in them, and the mark of leadership quality is self responsibility. The day you take responsibility for all your actions, that day you mark yourself as a leader. It may not be a positional leadership, but it is leadership equality that you are already become a leader in your own life. So self leadership starts. Positions can come later, but you deserve to be a leader. So that way, people who take self responsibility move towards solution. People who do not take self responsibility, who want to only blame circumstances, they create more problem out of their own problem by exaggeration. That then it becomes overthinking. Now, people who are solution oriented, they are all creators of circumstance. They are able to transcend the limiting atmosphere and create their own atmosphere where they're able to shine and succeed in life. But people who are overthinking are people who become a creature of circumstances. They feel imprisoned, disempowered. They feel like they're in a trap that some savior should come and release them. So that kind of a mental attitude comes. So these people who overthinkers, they start creating problem out of problem. Yeah, like how a cobweb is built and everything goes in a trap. Even opportunity comes, a overthinker thinks, is it to test my ability and again put me to problem? But they think even an opportunity as a problem. Yeah, that's the disadvantage of being overthinking. Okay. And obviously, overthinking. is injurious to mental health. Your energy is sapped, your body becomes weaker, immune systems become weaker, all the psychosomatic illness can come to you because you are allowing yourself to be depleted of energy by your own unconscious or uncontrollable process of thinking again and again and again over there. That's what is happening. Then why do people get trapped? When it is so bad, why do people get trapped? Because three reasons for this mental trap. One is that people are not aware of their own thinking process, what is happening. They're engaged in work, thoughts keep coming and going, thoughts keep coming and going. They may acknowledge, but then they don't notice clearly as to what they are thinking. They just come and go, keep on coming and going. What we take it as, oh, I'm distracted. Oh, some thoughts keep coming and going. We just light off and walk away. So we are not aware of what are we really thinking about. This can happen. That can gradually lead to mental trap later. And even when we become aware of our thoughts, we are not aware of their injurious nature. For example, when you get up in the morning, notice what kind of a feeling you have. Mark the word feeling. When you get up in the morning, what kind of a feeling you have. Oftentimes, when I ask this question, people will say, "Oh, there won't be any thoughts in me. I'll not be." They'll only say about thoughts. They won't be saying about feelings. Now, if you get up in the morning and you feel haggard, you feel not brisk and bright, just gathering your strength to come back to routine life to start. You feel like if you can use the word Monday morning blues. The time when we go to offices, they say Monday morning blue. They say, oh God, Monday. That means people are not happy about attending to their routine, which is going to give them bread and butter. Still, we say, oh my God. So every day morning when you get up, notice your feeling. What is there? Are you happy that you got up and you're going to meet the day? Or I do not know what is in store for me today. Let me see. That undercurrent thought is running in you. Are you feeling energetic bodily, emotionally? Are you able to smile at your own people at home? Do you really care to smile at them? Greet them. Namaste. Good morning. Are you saying your own feeling people at home? Or you look at them mechanically? They're also existing. I'm also existing. What is that? No, we don't have the formality. No, we don't have the formality. Such people can slide it, but such people are people who are having distaste developing in their routine. You need to be careful. So notice the feelings. Feelings are the indicators of your mental health. And some people would talk of, in the name of being cautious and careful, talk of lot of, if you can use the word negative. You know what happened? COVID, here, there, that person, this person, this person. You have to be careful. Now, this way, when you keep on talking, you are indirectly allowing your, your body system and mind to get weakened. Yes, there are a lot of news happening around us about the devastation of COVID, death, illness, confusion, all things are happening. Yes, we can sympathize. At the same time, keep yourself intact internally. Otherwise, oh my God, that person, oh, this, the moment when you show an excited response of grief or concern, there are chances or greater chances that indirectly you're allowing yourself to get weakened. Be careful. You need to be really cautious on that. Or expressing anger internally over unpleasant events that have happened. Like say, for example, now I get up in the morning and I ask my wife for coffee, and usually she gives immediately. She takes 10 more minutes to give on that day, and I'm busy always looking at my mobile, and I notice she has not brought what the hell she's doing? Can't she bring immediately? I have to go for another presentation now. So when I unwantedly, without knowing what has happened for her, that there's a delay from her, if I develop that unhappiness or resistance in me about her behavior, I am harming myself. So we'll have to be cautious of the feeling. Come back to feeling good. If you're feeling good about whatever has happened, then there are chances that you can be healthy and looking forward. So people are not aware of their own thoughts and feelings happening in them. Or even when they become aware of their injurious nature, they are not able to come out of that trap, thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking that it's happened to me, it has happened, it's my misfortune, it's my misfortune, maybe my caste karma, maybe I don't know what wrong did I do, did I do in the previous birth, or I have never thought of harm in for anybody, still why am I? So you become a victim of what happened sometime before, and you keep on getting stuck over there. You keep on getting stuck over there. A lot of stories are there, maybe Zen stories are the stories that explain about human moods. Yeah. Like this, two Zen monks traveling, one senior monk and junior monk. They are traveling, and as they go, maybe Buddhist monks, you can say it's not Zen monks, Buddhist monks, as they keep going, they have to cross a river, and as they were about to cross a river, they see a young woman crying. So the senior monk goes and asks that woman, "Mother, what is the problem? Why are you crying?" She says, "Now I have to cross the river. I'll have to go and meet my husband. But the river is really running with full water, and maybe it is deep. I do not know swimming. I need to cross the river. How to go, I do not know." Then the senior monk says, "Don't worry. I will help you, mother. Please get onto my shoulder." So she jumps and sits on the senior monk's shoulder. The monk crosses the river, drops her at the other end. "Mother, please go away. Namaste. Thank you." Go on. And both the monks started walking, and there was uneasy silence. The junior monk was uncomfortable, in fact. And after about 3-4 hours, the junior monk asked the senior monk, "Brother, I think you have done an error. You have violated our principle." "What?" "We are not supposed to touch woman, and you have carried her on your shoulder." The senior monk said, "My God, I dropped the woman long back at the bank of the river, but you have been carrying her still so far for 3 hours." The senior monk said, "And even happens, and we keep on carrying it inside and make it run again and again and again and again inside." So that is what is overthinking. Many of us do. Especially, of course, we do it when overpowering events happen, unexpected disappointments, tragedy, or some kind of a misery happening without pre-planning, prior intimation. When we are not really prepared for it, then we get stuck over there. It happens, quite human for us that way. If that happens, we need to, of course, take the help of somebody. But these are the ways that people get into overthinking. One more story like this. One mule. Mule is, I think, a young donkey, or can say horse. The mule is crying out of pain. So in a monastery. So the disciple asked the master, "Master, that mule is crying in pain now. Can't you help the mule?" The master says, "Now the mule is keeping its feet 1 foot on the thorn. If the mule can take the foot out of the thorn, the pain is not going to be there. It is resting its foot on the thorn, and thorn is pricking, paining, and it is wailing. The simple thing is take it out." Most of us, when we are caught in overthinking, it's something like keeping your foot on the thorn, and we say that I'm affected, unfortunate. No, it happened. Okay. When overthinking happens, we are at war. What do I mean by war? It's an acronym. Worry. Keep on worrying. What if? What can happen? What would happen? What would happen? My God. So worry happens, or anxiety. Worry is about what happened in the past, and we keep on churning it. Anxiety is what is going to happen in the future. It's about anxiety and regret. Why does it happen to me? Why does it happen to me? This is the pattern of overthinkers. They are in worry or anxiety or regret or all of it because they keep on generating more and more and more and more problem out of problem. So an overthinker feels hapless, hopeless, and he feels spineless. The person feels that he has no power over the event or life, that he becomes a victim and he feels, my God, how can I come out of it? Yeah? So they are into helplessness and hopelessness. It's more of a victimhood mind, disempowering statement. Okay. So we are all pushed life left and center by either regret over the past or anxiety about the future. We are not in the present. Overthinkers are not in the present moment at all. Overthinkers are either in the past or in the future all the time. For them, either they are in the past present or they are in the future present. Yeah. So thinking always happens only in the present. But when you say past, it is past to present. We get stuck about the past and we are there only all the time. Or we move to the future and keep on thinking about it. What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? My God, how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? We get stuck and lose the peace at the current moment. So these are the symptoms of overthinking. What are symptoms? Repetitive thoughts will be there. There will be loss of memory because we are so preoccupied with our own thoughts, and it clouds and clamors, overcrowded there. We are unable to retrieve files from other places of the brain of any information. So loss of memory. We are unable to recall information easily. Obviously, yes, disturbed sleep. It doesn't come. Fatigue, body and mind, so tired. And this fatigue makes you get sleep, but you will not be able to sleep at all. There's some kind of fatigue. Totally unfocused about anything. Life becomes tasteless. In the process, people who are overthinkers, trapped by worry, their joints, muscles, joints become stiff, rigid. Flexibility of the body will not be there. So it gradually weakens their mobility also. Agility comes down, mobility comes down. Not only that, people who get caught in overthinking are barred or moving away from their current resource and capabilities. They think less of themselves. They start feeling inadequate about solving the problem. So there is a problem of low self-esteem, very less confidence, obviously loss of focus on what needs to be done currently now, and they are more problem focused, and fear of failure catches them. Oftentimes, what if things go wrong? What if I'm not able to? What if that happens? What if this happens? Building on, one by this, it's a chain reaction as a cascading effect. They start building one by one. They completely see the world as if it's a place of hell and mess and problem, and they cannot do anything about it. That's the danger of overthinking. And that naturally leads to stress, enormous stress. So your BP goes shoots up, your sugar level can go up, your pancreas are not able to deal with the sugar. So lot of psychosomatic illness crops up. So what if is the problem of overthinkers? People who are strong in thinking, people who think they are in control of their life, will ask, what is in it for me to deal with? So their question will be, what is? People who are overthinkers, they'll always think, what if it goes wrong? What if I'm overpowered? What if I get run over? What if I lose? So they only imagine only difficulties. Whereas people with proper thinking, what is that I can do? So they ask questions like that. Okay. And problem of overthinking is your hormone, stress hormone is excessively released. Cortisol is released excessively. In fact, I know that it is just above your kidney, and this hormone released, and it immediately affects your systems. Immune system is affected, your digestive system is affected, your reproductive system is affected. These are stress hormones being released over there. See, basically, fear, And all the stress hormones are given to us biologically to protect us from danger. Only at that point of time, suddenly you see a truck running, coming in front of you in a disorderly way. It is out of control. Then you need to take action immediately. So completely your immune system, blood energy goes to immune system, digestive system, reproductive, all is channelized towards saving you. The brain completely takes it into passing towards your feet so that you're able to run away, fight or flight symptom. That's what it is. Now, overthinkers, they internally simulate a problem, and your immune system, your body doesn't know. You imagine the real situation, so automatically excess of stress hormone stress, thinking the danger has come, your biological system stops running normally, so your immune is affected, eating becomes disorder, of course reproductive system is affected, and gradually body loses its immunity and strength and vitality. So these are the feel good endorphins needs to be selected. If you are always happy, then feel good endorphins are secreted, and endorphins are hormones which regulates your mood, your motivation. And sports people have a lot of endorphins, feel good endorphins, because they use their body kinesthetic in a proper way. They are in fact more balanced. If you compare between a sports person, normal person, people who are engaged in sports activities, physical activities, are able to more balance life, if you notice it. Now, overthinking could be mild, could be moderate, could be alarming. There are three categories. This is what I would say. Now, if it is alarming, consult a qualified healer. That's what I would say. Do not take chance, because once that person is in an alarming stage of overthinking, then that can lead to depression, and depression can lead to hallucination and out of reality. So anything can happen. So that way, if those people are stuck in overthinking, that they are not able to think ahead, that their normal routines affected, that they don't get sleep properly, taste in life is lost. They're not able to interact with others joyfully. Even a social gathering, they want to keep aloof. They're not able to even relish people enjoying life. Now, such people, when they see somebody happily enjoying life, this man will have a feeling of jealousy inside and feel unhappy. That why am I not able to be happy? How come those people are happy? So, such is the danger. So, such people need to contact immediately a qualified healer, and counseling needs to be taken. If it is moderate, yes, self-applying tools is what you're going to learn today. Self-applying tools, what you're going to learn today. And if it is mild, allow it to pass by relaxation, because everybody overthinks at some point of time. If it is just there for only one time and goes away, fantastic. It's okay. It happens. It's okay. But if it persists, then only it's dangerous. So today, I believe we're all in a moderate state. So I'm going to share with you self-applying tools, based on neuro-linguistic programming. Do not worry if you do not know NLP. It's okay. Just apply these tools, what I'm going to share with you today. Okay. So self-applying tool one is change of physiology is one. For example, now I want you to take a minute and do this exercise, what I'm going to ask you to do. What I'm going to do now is that I want you to sit with your head dropped, shoulder dropped, face grim. I want you to keep your face grim and sit like this and think of one happy event. Check, are you able to get that happiness? Please go ahead. Do this exercise. I'm not able to see you all because you're all mute, but please do it. Check for yourself. Sit in a very dull posture. Head, drooping head, drooped shoulders, sunken body, face grim, and think of one happy event. Check if you're able to feel the happiness, get happiness. All right. Okay. Note this. We will discuss when I make the floor open for discussion. Now, I want you to sit erect, absolutely erect. Back, spine erect, head up, body erect, tight, and looking up. I want you to think of one unhappy event from the past, something that you felt unhappy about in the past. or even when you think of it now, you feel unhappy about it. Yeah, something, some unhappy event. But then the posture is, I want you to sit erect, look up, back straight, and then think of that unhappy event and check for the unhappiness feeling inside now. Please go ahead. All right. Thank you very much. So I'll get back to you during our discussion. You can share your feedback on this experience. Yeah. The point I'm trying to say is that your behavior has two components, physiology and psychology. Whenever you behave, your body is in a particular posture, your thoughts are in a particular state, your mind is in a particular state. So every time, now I am now talking to you now in a particular physiology. Like if I'm comfortable, since I'm comfortable, I'm using my arms, I'm looking up here, I'm looking there, I'm talking to you and all. If I'm not comfortable about the topic, if I'm not sure, self applying tool one, change of physiology. Physiology plus psychology is behavior. So you can make out that I am not so very confident or something wrong with me. That means unconsciously, unknowingly, our body and mind are in partnership in all your reactions and responses to the world. So your behavior is understood based on how you present yourself in the physical form and also your thoughts and words. Because verbal expression is the expression of our thoughts. So both impact each other. That's why NLP says, neuro linguistic program says, mind and body are parts of the same system. So when you want to come out of this overthinking, when you want to change your mind, then you can use your body. For example, physiology dictates your feelings. How you use your body affects how you feel mentally and emotionally. So whenever you feel stuck about something, immediately either just get up from wherever you are, change your posture, change your position, just get up, walk, and come back and sit. Maybe run for some place and come back. Or you are stuck emotionally somewhere, or overthink happens, go for a walk. Give body kinesthetic exercise. It's called kinesthetic. Kinesthetic is body, tactile. Give your body exercise. Give your body exercise. Body, if the body is agile, if the body is stronger, definitely can regulate emotions very well. That is why in our system, in Bharatiya tradition, in our country, yogasana was given. Yogasana, it's not yoga. Yoga is the entire system. What we do here is yoga asana. Asanas are a wonderful tool to regulate your body in a uniform way, which influences your mind, and there is more calmness and resilient power when you do yoga asana. It is not muscle building gym exercise, I'm saying that's different. Whereas yoga asana is absolutely derived after studying human patterns, and our forefathers, rishis, have given this beautiful system, yoga asana, which can emotionally help you beautifully. I'm not even talking of meditation jhana, that is different. Yoga asana only. Simply do yoga asana, you will not be affected by any kind of psychological complications at all, because your body is vibrant and energetic. So the hormones are secreted appropriately, properly. So thereby you are able to regulate your mood and emotions, even if you are disturbed, and you have great resilient power, and you can bounce back even if difficulties come. So physiology. So whenever you feel stuck in any unwanted mood or thought, immediately change. Either yeah, you say like that, or just get up, walk and come back and sit, or take a running, come back, or just go have a break, take tea or coffee or water and come back and sit. Change your posture immediately. The change of physiology will help you to come out of that stuck state. This you need to do. Yeah, change your posture or move your body briskly is very very important as to change, get out of self this overthinking pattern. So shake off to throw out your overthinking. Okay, so change of posture. Whenever you sit like this, stand erect as if you have everything under control. Change your posture, you can. Okay. Now, next is break state. Say aloud or within, cancel, cancel, cancel. Whenever you get stuck in same pattern of thought creeps in, oh my God, I'm getting same thinking. Then cancel, cancel, cancel. You must say immediately, cancel, cancel, cancel. Just do it like this, using your arm. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Say it within or aloud, depending on the context or atmosphere where you are in. Just break it. Cancel, cancel, cancel. It will help you to instantly come out at that point of time. Maybe after 1 hour, maybe after 2 hours, same thought can creep in. Cancel, cancel, cancel. So this pattern when you introduce, then you are breaking the old pattern of thought coming. Then over a period of time, maybe 1 week, 10 days, 15 days, you'll be out of this overthinking problem. So this is self-applying tool 2. Okay. Now outgrow your problem. Power of imagination. Human beings are endowed with power of imagination. That's the beauty that divine has rested on us, or nature has rested on us, that we can creatively imagine. Yeah. So outgrow your problem situation. For example, when some situation has happened, then you become very big and see that situation. If a person is a problem for you, about which you're thinking again, you become very big and make that person very small and start seeing yourself over there. Then you will feel empowered. Because oftentimes in overthinking, we feel disempowered. We feel that we are less competitive or energetic or ability. The other person is more able or situation is overpowering. So I'm not able to do anything. That kind of limiting belief sets in. To break that limiting belief and to gain more power, think yourself to be a giant and handle it. Just handle it. If the person is a problem, see the person as a very small doll and start interacting. Say to the person internally whatever you want to say. Completely went out, went out, went out. This will break the pattern. Yeah. Why this happens? When you enroll for NLP program, I can teach you why this way is being done. Yeah. What happens in thinking process? How do we do the thinking inside our head? By how we need to adjust the thinking to gain control of life situation will be taught in a regular NLP program when you enroll for it. Yeah. At this point of time in this webinar, to come out of overthinking, if any situation or person is the problem for overthinking, then you become giant and see that situation as very small. This is one tool. Another one is saying. Whenever we say thinking, we are talking inside us at all. So we are stuck. Overthinking is getting stuck in a particular context. You're getting stuck, that's all. So don't get stuck. You need to release yourself. So keep writing these statements in a notebook or keep chanting these statements in mind. I release this incident with love. It is over and done. Because oftentimes we have distaste, bitterness, grudge over the event that happened. Natural for human beings. But if you hold on to that grudge, you're affecting your body. Your immune system is affected. So no point in holding grudge over a person who deceived you, who disappointed you, or a situation which was unfortunately happened in the past. Past is past. Now, love is what keeps the body powerful. It is universally, many people have said psychologically also. To know the power of love, maybe if you have a chance, if you have not read the book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. A psychiatrist caught in a Nazi camp, facing death almost every day, but still he survived. And there he has written his experience and he has brought out called a logotherapy. So there he says, it was the love that made me survive, he says, despite hardship over there. And in our history, this noble person's name was not taught to us. We are on 29th. Yesterday was his birthday. He was Swatantra Veer Savarkar. Veer Savarkar was granted double life imprisonment in Andaman. It's a curse those days. Andaman means dead, gone. Now, not one life imprisonment, double life imprisonment. He undergoes torture day by day for 10 years, every day, nerve-wracking torture. My Transportation of Life is the book he has written. There also, despite undergoing torture every day, is love for his motherland. If this is the price that I have to pay to my motherland to get freedom from British yoke, I willfully submit to this torture, and that is my offering to my motherland, Bharat Mata. Please take it. Again, he overpowered all the torture and difficulty in his life by overwhelming love for the motherland. So, love is what gives us the power. So, I release this incident with the love. It is over and done. I look with expectation to my next moment, which is fresh and new. Only good experiences lie before me. Because an overthinker concludes that it's all bad and future is going to be really gloomy and not so very good, or I'm a victim. So they only foresee difficulties and misfortune that needs to change. So only good experiences lie before me. I am greeted with love wherever I go. Because an overthinker thinks that he is less fortunate and people may underestimate the ability and they may not respect. So they start thinking low of themselves. They expect only to be, what I can say. They may feel that people may ignore them and walk away. So they don't expect recognition at all. They think that they may not be recognized. So that way, to counter that, I am greeted with the love wherever I go. I love life. Life loves me. Because overthinkers think that life is a treasure. Life has no meaning. Or life is very harsh. They come to that conclusion. You change that. I love life. Life loves me. All is well in my world, so am I. So repeat these statements, make it run in your mind again and again and again. Say it in the night before go to bed. Read it in the morning when you get up. Somewhere during the day, read these, maybe noting down in a notebook or in your own mobile. So read it again and again. Make it run again, again, again. This will change your thinking pattern and hope will start coming. Or I think thoughts that make me feel good. I make choices that make me feel good. I take actions that make me feel good. I'm safe, strong, secure at all circumstances. Keep saying it again and again. Hope will spring in your mind. You will not be falling prey to that overthinking circumstances. That will not suck you. You'll get released from that, and hope and positivity will start running in your mind. You'll become more mentally stronger, agile, and positive thoughts will naturally come into you. What is it that I can do? Do you look forward for only good things to happen? This will change the direction of your thinking. So these statements, I think thoughts that make me feel good. I make choices that make me feel good. I take actions that make me feel good. I'm safe, strong, secure at all circumstances. Now, initially, for the first 2 days, it may be like faking. Oh, it's all only imagination here. Only I'm saying it. Despite this, I'm getting still those old memories, old thoughts. It's okay. It'll be there. Let that continue. But you keep focusing on this. Gradually, that lose its power and this will overtake. The new statements of power will overtake. Please practice it. This is about 4. And these are some self-reflecting questions. Okay. Now, 10 years from now, how you will remember this problem or how you will be describing this problem. Maybe today, my partner has deceived me and he has taken 1 crore from me. I've lost my business now. It's not happened to me. I'm just saying it. I'm alone. I'm just saying, at this point it happened. And keep on saying, why has it happened to me? Why has it happened to me? Is my horoscope a problem? The bad time, Saturn. I keep on churning this again. Instead of getting stuck now, time travel. 10 years from now, what will I be saying about the same event? Time travel, move forward, distort the time, think from that angle. You will get released from the current circumstances and a new light can come. 1 year from now, how bad this problem is going to be. We call it threshold value, Keep asking, what is the worst that can happen? Okay, now today we're on May 29th, 2021. I'm undergoing this problem now. Now, 1 year from now, maybe 2022, May 29th, what would I be saying about this problem or how bad would this have aggravated? What worse would have happened? Estimate it. You will laugh. You will come to know different. I don't want to say that you will experience in case you have a problem. Now, Just an example, if you had to describe it to an alien, a person from another planet who does not understand anything of your world or your language, what would you say about your problem? If you get into this exercise, you'll be surprised. I don't want to say that exercise. Please find it. Just make a try. Or say this to a person from a different continent. Maybe an Australian comes who doesn't know English at all. Or you can't talk English at all. How would you describe your own problem to the person? Think about it. If a 5-year-old kid was describing your problem, how would that child describe your problem? Just make a mental estimate. No, if a 5-year-old child were to explain your problem on which you are doing overthinking, how would that child describe that problem? These 4 situations, if you dwell on, you'll be amazed to know that new ideas spring in within you to find a solution for this problem that you think is not solvable. I cannot solve this. From that too, you'll either laugh at your own self for vainly imagining what is not going to happen, or unnecessarily wasting your time constructing what is not going to happen at all. Yeah. So that way, this will be a pattern break from this whirlpool of thought to pitching differently and looking at it. This is wonderful self-reflecting questions. Yeah. So these are 5 tools I'm sharing it. Point here is, point of power is in the now. This very moment and now you can change anything, no matter what happened in the past. Now, many of you, I think, are only Tamilians in this group. சென்றது இனி மீளாது மூடரே, நீர் எப்போதும் சென்றதையே சிந்தை செய்து கொன்று அழிக்கும் கவலை என்னும் குழியில் விழுந்து குமையாதீர். Bharatiya says, why do you keep on thinking about the past? இன்று புதிதாய் பிறந்தோம் என்று சொல்றார். இன்று கழித்து விளையாடி இன்புற்று வாழ்வீர். Make this time now positive. So now, according to me, is new opportunity wakes. This moment, new things can happen. Be open to that newness that is coming towards you. Do not get stuck in the past. Yeah. So with this now, I conclude my sharing, leaving the floor open to you. You can come online now. I'll be happy if you can come online and face me now, so that others also can face. And if any questions, you can ask now from your life. Over to you all, please.
Hi, this is Satish here.
Yes, Satish. I'm not able to see Satish. Sir, Prasad sir, can I see everybody? I'm not able to see everybody. I'm only seeing 2 people. So is it okay that I put in only gallery view?
Yes.
Yes.
In gallery.
Yes, yes. Yeah, right. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Satish, yes. Still, I'm not able to see Satish anyway. Okay, yeah. Satish, please go ahead. Yes. Satish was asking.
Yes.
Please, Satish. Yeah. Please go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah.
So I had more questions at the beginning of the session. Okay. But most of my questions, I got the answers. Okay. But there are few open questions which I need some kind of a, what do you say, like a answer or kind of a guidelines to me. Okay?
Right. Please.
Okay. So like, this pandemic situation, right?
Right.
Okay. So in earlier days, okay, we go to a doctor, okay, only if we feel the illness.
Right.
Okay. But nowadays, like, we go to a doctor to check whether we are perfect. The ideology has changed.
Perfect in terms of?
Perfect in the sense, like, everything is normal internally.
In the context of?
Like our blood pressure, our sugar levels, all those things.
In the context of?
No, in the context
COVID.
of
In the context of COVID.
Yeah, in the context of COVID. Yes.
That's all. It is very specific, context specific. Yeah, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the question here is, like, how do we differentiate between a overthinking and an ultra cautious moment here?
As I told you, if you're able to find a solution for your thinking, it is proper thinking. If the thinking doesn't lead to solution, it is overthinking.
Okay, so in my case, okay, like I want to check whether my like all my body vitals are normal or not. Okay, if I take a step to do a routine checkup and I feel like if I'm normal, then it's not a overthinking, correct?
I think, Satish, what I would like to say now, you are only taking a checkup. Checkup is going to give you a result.
Yes.
So it's a process. That's all. Where is the question thinking coming from? It's a
No,
process.
yeah, the thinking here is like there is a fear that something will happen to
Ah,
me. Yeah, that's what.
so you never mentioned that fear. You mentioned only about checking up. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Problem is your fear, not checking for the body.
Okay. Okay.
It's your fear. So that
Okay.
fear is unconfounded. That is no base.
Okay. Okay. So
And that is not
meaning,
overthinking. That is not
oh,
overthinking. That is a feeling. That's all. Not overthinking. It's a feeling.
okay. So that's what, like, I'm in a dilemma, like whether I am overthinking or whether it is a normal perception of my mind. That's what I just want to get clarified.
Okay, now what is it that you will say for this?
That's what, like my vision has changed. Okay, before I felt that I was overthinking too much of my health hygiene. Okay, but now, okay, with all these discussions happened, okay, I feel like there is nothing to worry. Okay, rather than taking the steps and move away from that pain.
Yes. Mind becomes clear.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Satish. Yeah. But I could not see Satish, sir. I don't know why. I do not. It's okay. Yeah.
So it's not on video.
He was not on video. Okay.
Yes.
Others I'm not able to see. I'm seeing only the
You
nice
can
faces.
you
Ravi, I'm
can go
seeing.
to the
Yeah.
gallery view, and whoever is online, we can view them.
Okay. Any question? Anybody else, please? Any more questions?
Sir, Ravi here.
Yes, Ravi.
Hello, sir. Sir, so recently, I think 3 months back, I've joined a new job.
Right.
That's because in my previous job for almost a year, I had stagnated in my job. I was not getting better opportunities within the same company. I was stuck. So at that time, even my department head said that I don't have the capability to do better jobs. So at that point of time, yes, I felt seeing your classification of mild, moderate, and alarming loops. I felt I was in the moderate loop where I was going round and round about my capability and my future career. So at that time, what I did was I just noted down the leadership traits of my department head, saying that this is how I'm not going to be in the future. And then I started searching for jobs. Obviously, it was a pandemic, so there were not many opportunities, but I still tried, and I could get it, make a change recently. Just probably today, if I reflect, did I do the right thing, or could I have done something differently?
It's a deep subject that I have discussed. Not like.
Okay, sure, no problem,
No,
sir.
yeah. Yes. A lot of other factors also need to be taken into consideration. Yes.
Okay, sure.
But what is your mind saying? What's your mind is saying?
My mind is saying that probably I spent too much time feeling stressed out about my current situation. I mean, my situation a year back.
So that is the right indication that you need to find a way to feel less stressed and then more positive. That's all.
Okay, I found that, and now I've
Yeah.
got a new job which is more suited to my liking. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Anybody else, please? Yeah.
Yeah, this is Pradeepa, sir.
Yes, Pradeepa,
I
please.
just want to ask you the
Yeah.
first trait that you explained to us, changing the body posture in case
Physiology.
you're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
stuck with one thought.
Yes.
See, that is that going to be a temporary relief, or how should I approach it? What I'm seeing is, yes, I'm stuck with some thought. I'm going to change my posture. I'm going to try something.
Yes.
Definitely, it is going to give me some betterment. I'm not saying no. How should I hang on to that feeling so that I'm not able to get into the same trap again?
Okay. Now, only Pradeepa is doing her thinking. Can you be online? You have gone offline. Can you be online? I would like
Yes, sir.
your face
Yeah.
as I respond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, only you are doing your thinking inside your head. Nobody does it. Nobody does it. Yeah. Now, while you're thinking on that, when you change your posture, when you change your physiology, notice if that reduces the intensity of the thought. Normally reduces. Yeah. Now, it is not that you are born to think this thought in your life. From somewhere, this thought has entered you, and you have incubated this thought, and it has taken so much space. It appears as if it's natural thinking. I'm just saying,
Right.
So you have been allowing it and doing it unknowingly, unconsciously, again and again and again. Now, this change of physiology is going to break that intensity of the thought.
Hmm.
As you keep repeatedly changing physiology over a period of time, not today, tomorrow, immediately. Because any behavior modification takes 3 weeks, 21 days. Certainly in 21 days time, you will notice very significantly you are moved away from that problem and you are in control of it.
Okay.
It is not a temporary solution. That is solution.
Okay. Understood.
So this is a tool available to you.
Okay.
Anytime you can always apply it. Even when you do something else, also unwanted thought comes in, you can just change the posture and then do it. It is not that you're going to do it after I tell you. You have been doing it in your life. That's how human beings are. Why a leave travel concession is given for employees? LTC was given, right? It's only because to change the routine and then take a break so that they will refresh and come back. Otherwise, they become mundane routine. So it's not a temporary solution. It is a lasting solution, and you apply it, you will find the difference.
Okay.
Thank you, Pradeep.
Okay.
Anybody else? Yeah. Anybody else? I would like to know about our Akshaya. Kirti Akshaya, please, youngest participant. You picked up.
Yes, sir.
I'm concerned about your learning.
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm not able to switch on my video due to network issues.
Okay. Please go ahead. Since I saw you already, Kirti, please go ahead. Yeah.
I have one doubt. You
Yes.
were saying that either you have a side of overthinking or self-reflection, but I was in such kind of state where I was able to come up with different kind of realizations at different point of times about the same thing.
Wow.
So what in what category will that fall in? I thought it was for better.
Yeah. So you thought it was a better. What do you think now?
I was able to derive a lot of realizations from same thing, and
Okay.
it actually helped me uh, to look at something from a better point of view.
Okay. So is it useful to you or not useful to you?
It was useful to me, but I don't know if I got stuck in some kind of overthinking loop or it was a self-reflecting thing.
Okay. Now, since you are not so sure, I would say you are only in self-reflecting and not in overthinking.
But the thing is that all the other symptoms that you told for overthinking ticked off with this.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if it is useful to you, please go ahead with that. Even see, a person who is training will have body pain. A person who is training will have body pain. And
Yes, sir.
or somebody, a student studying midnight oil, burning midnight oil, studying, in the late night, also will have fatigue, headache, tiredness. But that is for a positive cause.
Okay.
So what does it lead to? How do you take it? Is it useful to you or not useful to you?
Definitely, it was useful to draw conclusions.
Yeah. Then I think you are self-reflecting and you are a research scholar. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm very happy about the participation. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So anybody else before we wind up? It's already 8:06 now. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, Ranga. Thanks for your wonderful session.
Yes.
Prosonics team as well. So what is the difference between assumption and overthinking?
Overthinking is full of assumption.
Assumptions, yes.
Yeah. Magnified assumption is overthinking. Large quantity of assumption is overthinking.
Okay. Thank you.
Excess of assumption is overthinking. Yeah.
Thanks, Ranga. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so thank you very much, all. Thanks for the participation. Thanks for the time. Have a wonderful time. Definitely stay safe because this COVID is not easy. From a lot of people here and there are getting stuck. So be careful, be safe, stay safe. Believe that you will be safe, and then take all precautionary measures to live safely. Have a wonderful time. Namaste to all. Thank you very much.